Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hello.
And before we start, I'm gonna say shout out to the Robinson family out there in Gresham. I hope everything gets better for you all in the new year. This month has been tough for you guys, but you'll get through this. I know you will. Just remember, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Much respect. And you guys inspired me to put the word of the day. The word of the day is family. The word of the day is family. All right, let's get it. Welcome back to Straight Hate and TM Podcast. This is episode 33. The word of the day was brought to you by Straight Hate and TM Fashion and More, an online store selling a new brand of merchandise called Straight Hatin'. Go check us out at straighthatin'fashionsandmore.com. That's straighthatin'fashionsandmore.com. I'm your host, AC, and here's my co-host, Tasha Mack.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
How you feeling that day, Tasha Mack?
I am good. I didn't know I was on camera the whole time though. Hey y'all.
What's
You
up?
tricked me
What's
on
up?
that, producer. You tricked me on that one. How y'all doing?
All right. Hey, you ready for some football?
Yes, and I would also extend and give it up for the Robinson family. Days will get better. Trust me, I know. And my prayers and my hearts go out to all of y'all. But the New Year is got something coming for y'all. And stay blessed.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let's get some football in. Ready?
All right, let's. I guess let's go.
All right. Here's a recap of Week 16. I called this first one. The Baltimore Ravens beat the 49ers in San Francisco 33-19. We heard all the naysayers talking all that crap, talk about how we can't do it, how Lamar can't do his thing, how we gonna fall. And guess what? 33-19, baby. Y'all saw the game. Y'all saw what happened. Bring the Ravens to 12-3. Still leading the AFC North. Still leading the entire AFC. Still holding our place for the #1 seed spot in the playoffs. With only 2 games left to play in the regular season. Only 2 games left. On Week 17, we will play the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins in Week 17. And Week 18, we end the regular season by playing those cheating-ass Squillers. So we got 2 more games left. Miami Dolphins and cheating-ass Squillers. So we're 12-3. We're doing that thing. We're still running. We're running the joint, yo. AFC, Ravens Nation, baby, all day.
I'm just saying, hard game.
Hey, every one of our games are tough, but we get tougher because we ready for playoffs and Super Bowl, baby. We
Yeah.
Super Bowl ready
And
for all you naysayers.
Those Pittsburgh Steelers probably be the one that gonna tear that ass up.
The damn cheating ass Squillers, we ready for you.
I don't like the curse, but just to go off of that, y'all had one job and y'all did it because unfortunately I needed y'all to do that. So I wasn't going for your team, but for the record, I needed y'all to beat San Francisco so their record could be diminished, and hopefully we could have got it to the #1 seed, but unfortunately, y'all hear about it coming up. What happened to us? But at the same time, that was a good game. I watched the game.
Give it up, give it up, give it up.
It was a strong game in the beginning because they already had got a safety on y'all.
They stole 2 points.
They stole 2 points.
Now
they steal it.
I knew this game was going to be a tough game.
Purdy got dirty.
However,
Purdy was dirty because y'all had me in the dirt, interceptions that was.
And you
that
know
was
points.
mean.
Every point counts, especially if you're playing a tough team. Every point counts. You might lose off 1 point or 2 points. So when they got those 2 points in the beginning, I was heated. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, you was heated.
They got 2 points, just like over
that.
there. Referee, the umpires
The referee, y'all
tripped
got,
us up.
y'all got, what did they call it? Oh my God, I don't forgot what it was.
Yeah, but
No, ain't no touchback, a safety.
yeah,
It's
but
a safety.
every point counts.
Y'all got sacked, that means y'all got, sacked in the, end zone.
No, when they get sacked, he threw it. He grounded, so they gave him a flag on grounding.
Oh, well, he should know the player to throw to. Like, that's Lamar James.
Yeah, but Lamar Jackson.
Oh, Lamar Jackson. Or is his name Lamar Brown? Who knows us his last name, really?
People gonna
or
hate.
Is he Tito and Makanon brother?
Haters gonna hate. I tell you what. Yo,
Maybe
like I said,
Jackson family. You never know.
we beat the 49ers. We killed the 49ers. Let's be real. 33-19. For real.
After the second half.
Yo, we killed them, yo.
Birdie had more interceptions that he has ever since he been playing with the college team in Ohio. Like, that's the first time he ever had that many interceptions. That was the first time ever in his whole career that he had that many interceptions. So, like, that was like... And then those interceptions was crazy. Like,
our defense and offense was off the chain. Defense and offense. They couldn't hold us down.
Mostly defense. Mostly defense. Defense won that game.
Defense and offense. Now,
y'all got a tough little defense.
Like I said, we have 2 games
left.
left.
For the Super Bowl? Nah.
We have 2 games left.
On the couch.
Miami Dolphins and Chief Nash Squirrels. Now, speaking of the Miami Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins, they just shut down the Cowgirls Sunday by beating them boys 22-20.
Why you gotta go into that right now? Like, it was so many.
Speaking of the Miami Dolphins,
alright, we
gotta play them next week. But guess what? This week they tore down the Cowgirls. They knocked them boys down.
They knocked us down, but guess what they couldn't do? They couldn't knock us out the playoffs. And guess what? We still headed there. We number 5 seed where we shall proceed. So
next
what
week,
anybody got to say? Anybody got to say? We in there.
Next week, we're going to show them boys.
Win or lose, we in there.
Next week, we're going to show them boys how to do it. We're going to bring it to the Miami Dolphins and show them boys how to do it.
All right, remember you said that.
We're going to show it. We heard it right here first on Straight Hate.
Dolphins
You heard it right here first on Straight Hate.
And catch that bird in the air and eat his
You
butt
heard it
and
right
take
here
him
first.
down
Straight Hate,
and
baby.
sink him.
Straight Hate, baby.
Y'all know Flipper like to jump out the water and get the bird.
Yeah.
Flipper be hungry.
I called that game too. Just let you know.
All right.
The next game I called, the LA Rams beat the New Orleans Saints 30-22. The next one I didn't call. The Chief Nash Squirrels stole the game from the Bengals, winning 34-11.
How is that?
I ain't giving Squirrels. They stole that
How
game.
they stole it with 34 points?
They stole that game. All right.
That is 23 points.
They stole that game.
You can't steal no game like that.
Next one I called.
Lost.
The Bills beat the Chargers 24-22.
Forget the Bills too. Shoot.
The next one I called. The Jets beat the DC Commodores 30-28.
Not the Jets beating the Commodores.
The Commodores.
Yeah, that was a close game too for my division. Thumbs up for trying.
Your division sucks.
My division does not, and you will see.
The next one I called as well. I called a lot of them. My average went up this week. Thank you.
Snap,
the Lions beat the Vikings 30-24.
Hey.
The next one I called, the Browns beat the Texans 36-22.
Oh, he rolling because he done called all of them.
Next one I called, the Packers beat the Carolina Pussycats 33-30.
Hey, but that was a good game though, because Carolina Panthers had came back on that thing.
Yo, they had 30 points.
They lost that in a field goal with like seconds left in the fourth quarter. But they was leading the Panthers like by a good bit. And the Packers, it was like 30-16 the last time I saw it. And then the Packers came back on them to get 30 points. So, like, kudos to the Packers. They just got to work with themselves. And, you know, I'm not condoning y'all team. I mean, not praising y'all team or nothing like that. But that was a good comeback for y'all. Especially with the 2-12 record. Now y'all 3-12.
I can't believe y'all had 30 points. My goodness.
Yep, they got that. Yeah.
Somebody been sleeping on that job, but guess what? The Packers still won. I called it.
Yeah.
Boom. The next one I called also. The Seahawks beat the Titans 20-17.
Seahawks was being strong.
The next one I didn't call. The Falcons beat the Colts 29-10. I don't know where the hell the Falcons got theirs from, but they got it up there, so they won.
You know where the Colts was at that night.
The next one I didn't call, the Buccaneers beat the Jaguars 30-12.
I'm going to need them to lose because right now with the playoff picture, it look like we may have to play them for the playoffs. So Buccaneers, don't be trying to go out there and be getting strong because we got a playoff game that we need to win. You heard me? Don't be doing all that. We got a playoff game that we need to win because we trying to get to that bowl. So thank you. Sit down.
The bowl.
Okay.
The toilet bowl.
No, that's where your team is going. And you get flushed.
And the
next
one I called, the Bears beat the Cardinals 27-16. The next one I didn't call, the Patriots won the game. Damn. Patriots beat the Broncos. Broken nose. The Broncos 26-23.
Hey, that might be a new name.
Broken nose. Oh, got a new name. The Patriots beat the Broken Nose 26-23.
New name.
Broken Nose.
Broken Nose.
Broken Nose. The next one I called.
Must be a horse.
The next one I called. The Raiders beat the Chefs 20-14. I tell you the Chefs suck. I told y'all.
Patrick Mahomes was on the call.
I told y'all.
He was on the call. He's like, yeah, it was my fault, you know. I did this and I did that, but he took all the blame.
Sucked.
Like, he really did.
He sucked.
As a quarterback, that's the way to stand up.
He's trash.
I tell you, it's that curse though. I keep telling you, it's that curse.
The next one I did call, I knew it would have been a good shot, but I was gonna go for my New York Giants anyway. I don't care. So the Eagles beat the New York Giants 33-25.
They got to do it again.
33-25.
They got to play again.
They still got their 25. You know what I'm saying? So it was.
Yeah, they knew they could get the 25, so they got them again.
Right.
So do your job, Giants, please. Be the bigger Giants that y'all are. You know, green, the blue giant. Yeah, be that. Come through for the Cowboys.
I don't know where the hell
that
came from.
You know the ho green giant, but I had to switch it to blue.
All
know the green peas that everybody eat.
Guess what?
Oh my God!
This week I got 11 out of 16 right with only 5 wrong. I went up a point.
You rubbed
Last week I had 10 out of 16, and I have 11 out of 16 now. So I'm going up. Every point counts.
And just like you and your team, y'all go up, and then you come down.
No, you talk about the Cowgirls. They about to start crying.
No.
The playoffs.
Why we gonna start crying?
Cause y'all always do.
We do not cry.
It's a cycle.
We do not cry. Y'all cry for us.
Y'all check my last episode out, episode 32, and it was a cycle. And how she was pissed off and ranting for a whole damn 40-something minutes. Oh my God.
No, I was pissed off because the man wanted to blame the fans for being fans.
There we go. We're not on y'all
and
right
I wasn't
now,
even pissed off. I was just saying, like, why we can't be fans?
Guess what? Here's my week 17
we're America's
predictions.
Team. Yeah, man. Yes, always.
Here's my week 17 predictions.
Carry on.
Y'all ready? You ready? You ready?
I ain't ready because we always lose in your predictions, but go ahead.
The mighty Baltimore Ravens will beat the Miami Dolphins at home in Baltimore at the M&T Bank Stadium.
Ain't gonna happen. But am I gonna...
We're about to do what those Dallas Cowgirls couldn't, and that's beat the Miami Dolphins 35-22. Y'all heard it here first. Straight hating. You heard it here first.
Y'all see
they
how
couldn't do it. but we
Cowboys.
about to do it.
Ain't like Miami Dolphins.
They
like
couldn't do it,
14-1.
but we gonna do it.
The Dolphins not 14-1, so we are not the only team that they lost to. But as you can hear, straight hating, always on the Cowboys.
We gonna beat them on
It's
Sunday.
Always, no matter what they do, it's always about us, baby.
We beat them Sunday
Y'all see.
at 1 p.m. on December 31st, New Year's Eve, baby.
Straight congratulating. Cowboys.
So once again, don't miss that game. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic.
You know what? I'm going to watch that game.
I know. You got to. You got to.
I'm going to watch the Dolphins jump up out the water and eat those birds. Because they're hungry.
And we're going to
They
continue
shall not
proving
starve.
that we can go all the way, baby.
I go all the way and blow it like y'all do every season. Since 2012. When the last time y'all won a Super Bowl?
It's Ravens Nation, baby.
Yeah.
All day, every day, baby.
About 11 years ago, 10 or 11 years ago.
We in the present, baby. We about to get the Super Bowl. This our year of Super Bowl. February 2024 is our Super Bowl. We got this.
Go Ravens.
We got
go.
this. Ravens Nation all day.
Go Ravens, go. Come
But guess
on.
what? Continue the prediction. On Thursday, December 28th, there's only one game.
Okay.
The Cleveland Browns will beat the New York Jets 27-16.
The Browns kind of bad this year, though.
That's my division.
They got 10-5.
That's my division.
Yeah, you talking about your division. They in the
That's
playoffs.
my division.
So that means like they might have to play y'all and tear y'all ass up.
We're going all the
Use
way.
my language. All right. You my division.
And then on Saturday, on December 30th, there's only one game. The Detroit Lions will beat those sorry-ass Dallas Cowgirls 35-6. You heard it here first. 35-6. What say you?
What say I that your count for your predictions will be low once again because you bet on us. We don't win back to back. We don't lose back to back. We win back to back. So,
Both statements you just said was wrong.
what both statements I said?
You don't lose back to back because you lose all the time, and you don't win back to
We
back.
don't lose. How we lose all the time? I reckon
You
it's like
lose all the
10-5.
You lose all the time.
How we lose all the time? We
Straight
10-5. Come on now.
Either way.
We're in the playoff. We're number 5. We already clinched the berth. So we ain't even got to worry about going to the playoff because we already in that. So, like, come on now.
All right, let's continue the prediction. On Sunday,
You
December
don't know us
31st.
like that. You don't know us like that.
December 31st, New Year's Eve. All the games gonna play. The Texans will beat the Titans 27-14.
Texas and Titans. Okay.
The Bears will beat the Falcons 21-19. The New Orleans Saints will beat the Buccaneers 34-20. The Bills will beat the Patriots 19-7.
It'd be crazy if they lose. Come on, Patriot Charge.
The Cardinals will beat the Eagles 32-27.
I'm rooting for that.
The Jacksonville Jaguars will beat the Carolina Pussycats 22-7.
It ain't got to be like that.
The Colts will beat the Raiders 28-16.
I don't know.
The New York Giants will beat the Rams 45-18.
That's a strong H to the,
H to the Izzo,
Like,
the
like,
A to the Izzo.
just say
What?
H to the
What?
Izzo.
To the Izzo.
No. Nah.
The 49ers will destroy the DC Commodores 67-3.
Come on, as a matter, you know what? This will be a time that I will go for Washington. Washington, I want y'all to get revenge for our division.
First of all,
Don't let them score 42
First
points
of all-
like they did all of us big teams.
First of all-
Y'all got something to prove. And y'all know that y'all are better than y'all think y'all are. Y'all go in and y'all go hard and y'all get them 49ers.
First of
Y'all
all,
tear their butts up.
the ass
Real,
that
y'all.
we just put on the 49ers, they're not going to accept that on the next
Man,
game.
you AFC.
So
Ain't nobody talking about no
they
AFC.
are going to
We
settle
talking about
their
this
game
AFC rival
and
right here, what we
destroy
got. Ain't
the
nobody
DC
worried about no
Commodores. That's That's what's up.
No, ain't
You
nobody
heard it here
worried about
first. Straight
But you
hate.
seen all the interceptions
You heard
and
it here
everything.
first.
Get them Commodores some love.
The Seahawks will beat those cheating ass Squillers 27-13.
That should be a good game. Because the Seahawks is maintaining strong with their new quarterback, ever since Russell left. So, hey.
Russell ain't playing?
Nah, he went to the Broncos.
He's on Broncos?
Mm-hmm.
When did he do that?
Must be last week. Because when they was playing last week, they say Russell got traded to the Broncos.
I must have missed something.
Look it up.
Damn, I didn't know.
I had missed it too. I was like, where Russell at? And then I heard the commentator say that we got the new quarterback in ever since Russell got traded to the Broncos.
Well, we got you.
Now, if I'm
Well,
lying,
that's
y'all check me.
Well, that's
and
why
hit
the
me down in
Broncos is
comment.
winning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Broncos
must
is
be.
winning.
I don't know. But I heard he
Well,
got
we
traded.
if y'all know what's up,
I
y'all
know
let us
I wasn't
know.
hearing
Hit us in the
things.
comments. Hit us in the comments. Let us know what's up. If that's true or not.
Yes,
I'm
please
doing
do,
research
because I don't know
after
if
this
he's
episode. but let me
already
know what's
traded
up.
or he's like in the midst of being traded. But I know it was another quarterback on the field last week when they played.
Wow.
So y'all hit us up in the comments and let me know if I'm saying it right.
The next
And I check
prediction.
my stats too.
The next prediction. The Bengals will beat the Chefs 24-21.
Why you sound like you heard? Because Russell gone from the Seahawks.
Don't try to play with you. Don't try to play with me.
Your mental health. It's okay.
Yo, the Chargers will beat
You love to see it.
the Broncos 24-21. I might have to change it now if you with the Broncos.
Oh snap! So
But since I already put it in there, I'm
gonna stick with it?
I'm gonna let it ride.
Alright.
I'm gonna let it ride.
Let it ride.
I'm still not sure, certain that if that's true or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it ride.
Yeah,
All right.
I did hear that though, because I was like, what? God, when they was playing.
The next
I'm
prediction.
pretty sure. I'm not 100%, I'm 97.9.
The Packers would beat the Vikings 24-21 in the last game of
Tell
the
you don't be
year.
doing my daddy team though.
In the last game of the year, not the season, just the year. That's gonna be the last game of the year when the Packers beat the Vikings 24-21.
Well,
Then
that's
we'll
the last
have-
game of the season because it's like a regular season, and then you go into postseason.
But it's not the last game of the regular season. It's just the
Okay.
last game of the year.
Okay, one more day. All right.
Now-
you know football, y'all. Look at okay, my co-host is doing good.
We still got another week. Week 18 is gonna be the new year.
Oh, look at him.
Week 18. Then we'll have week 18 the new year 2024 before we start off in the playoffs. That's a wrap on football. Again, make sure you watch the Baltimore Ravens beat the Miami Dolphins this Sunday, December 31st on New Year's Eve at 1 p.m.
Vice
It's
versa.
going to be epic.
Vice versa. Maybe. Make sure you watch the Dolphins beat the Baltimore Ravens this Sunday, New Year's Eve at 1 p.m.
And as always, baby, it's Ravens Nation!
I want to say caca, but they didn't choke.
Ravens
that
Nation,
Sunday,
baby.
So I'm going to say ca.
Ravens Nation.
But go Cowboys, playoffs, you already know we about to be in this. We going to the bowl.
What about the last two games? You're not going to do anything? The last two games?
We was making sure that we didn't get hurt, so when we go into playoff, we go strong. Like, duh.
Okay.
Duh, like Purdy and them got hurt up in this game versus y'all. Purdy, he got hurt.
Because we bring the pain up.
Yeah, why you didn't even have to play hard like that?
We play hard every game.
We play smart.
We go hard on every
You know what I'm
game.
saying?
We go hard on every
We
game.
work smarter, not harder.
We go hard
Duh.
on every game.
And that's where y'all gonna
Straight
mess
hate,
up. That's
baby.
why y'all's not going to the Super Bowl. Y'all is not going to the Super Bowl. Cause somebody gonna get hurt. And Lamar always get hurt in the
We're Super
playoffs.
Bowl. We're Super Bowl champs.
Now
We're going to
Lamar
be Super
hurt.
Bowl champs 2024.
Y'all gonna try to bring y'all back up quarterback. Who y'all back up quarterback is?
Not
Yeah.
relevant at this point because
Yeah.
Lamar's not going nowhere.
Don't know his team.
All right, ready for some politics?
Alright, let's go.
Let's get it. According to CNN at www.cnn.com, Donald Trump urges federal appeals court to grant him immunity from criminal prosecution in an election subversion case.
Oh,
He wants immunity.
he want immunity.
I got the video, so we're about to play the video right here. How he crying for some immunities.
I feel it.
Lunch?
Yes, please.
That'll be $23.
Your ad says it's free.
It is for our economy.
Yeah, pay them bills.
We got to pay the bills, got to play a little commercial.
Okay, cash your card.
For water? Well, at AT&T, when we offer you our best iPhone deals, we guarantee it. Even on the new iPhone 15
Hurry up,
Pro.
damn it.
Check it out. Made with titanium.
We do have free
Yeah, rush the bill
lemonades with the
payment.
purchase of headphones.
Make sure y'all pay my money.
Yeah, get them
Only
AT&T
AT&T gives
TV.
everyone our best deals on any iPhone.
AT&T
with any
pay me my money.
Guaranteed. Get iPhone 15 Pro on us.
This is a very sad day for America.
In arguing his innocence in the federal criminal case against him related to January 6th, former President Donald Trump and his lawyers insist that Trump's presidential immunity while he was in office extends to the criminal justice system. What is presidential immunity?
Presidential immunity basically means that you cannot be sued or criminally prosecuted for certain acts as President of the United States.
Why is there an idea that a president shouldn't be criminally prosecuted for an act committed during their time in the White House?
Philosophically, the heart of the argument on this immunity is that a president has to be able to move forward, make decisions at a pretty rapid pace, and he can't be subject to lawsuits for any act that he takes, whatever act that is, that he can't be tied up in court rather than being acting as president.
But Nick Ackerman says that applies mainly to civil lawsuits against a sitting president, not criminal charges.
It's a completely different situation if a president commits a crime. Under no circumstance does a president have the right to commit a crime.
President Richard Nixon tried to invoke limited presidential immunity over judicial orders in 1974, when he tried to avoid handing over his White House tapes to the special counsel investigating the Watergate scandal. He didn't try to invoke immunity over criminal prosecution.
The Supreme Court in the summer of 1974 swept all these arguments away and said that Richard Nixon had to turn over the tapes.
Nixon did hand over the tapes, which contained evidence that he was involved in the Watergate cover-up. Shortly after that, he was out.
I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow.
After leaving the presidency, in his iconic 1977 interviews with journalist David Frost, Nixon seemed to indicate he thought he was above the law while serving as president.
Well, when the president does it, that means that it is not illegal.
But historian Tim Naftali says Nixon was not referring to absolute presidential immunity.
He was talking about a very narrow band of national security and domestic security operations, which for a period of time could be done in the United States and it not be illegal, but even that narrow band, which does not include insurrections, and it does not include burglarizing the Democratic National Committee or your opponent's party headquarters, that narrow band ultimately was removed by Congress and the courts.
Lunch?
I
Yes,
just say
please.
use your
Madam-
words.
Use your words. What you guys say about that?
Complete BS and complete, I'm gonna try to cover this up, even though I know I've been doing wrong, but there could be like a quote or a phrase in the law where it can protect me. So whatever quote or whatever phrase that I find, I'm gonna try to use that to the best of my ability to try to get off the scandal that I have presented upon myself.
Now, I understand immunity because you got to be he got to do a president has to do his job, a sitting president do his job, so he can't be, tied up a lot of different stuff that's in court. However, you being the president, the sitting president,
Right.
you should have a higher standard of leading your people and not breaking laws.
During your
Especially
leadership.
if you executing laws for everybody else, you telling people this is what they have to do, as far as leadership is concerned. You have to, it's not do as I say and not as I do. You put a do as I do, because I'm the leader of the free world and we're doing things the right way. You know, so him want to be exempt from immunity, want to have immunity from criminal, that's a whole different situation. And he's not supposed to be okay with doing criminal charges or insurrection. He's been found guilty of insurrection, so now let's do the charges of not allowing him, at least, he's not going to jail for it, so let him sit his ass down. If I was his ass, I'd just sit down. You know, I done did my thing, all this stuff going on. You got too many charges coming at me already. Reason why he really want to do this, because of other charges.
Right.
So if he can get away with this, which is the biggest thing, he can get away with the rest of it because he can pardon himself. So if he stopped and like, well, I'm going to let this go, now he's in real trouble with the other stuff that's coming at him. So he got his cards in his hand, so now he has no choice but to go full force. See, from his point of view, I will keep going too until they say, no, you can't do it. Because at this point,
Oh yeah, keep pushing.
because if he stops now, he's done.
Yeah.
So at this point,
'Cause I know
he better keep going.
Yeah, you know you got some guilt. Get up. And you like sitting here working the system, but it's closing in on you.
And this your last
You
card?
What, you just gonna say,
Yeah.
I give up.
Right.
Nah, you already
Right.
appear to be the thug. You already appear
Right.
to be the gangstest president that this state ever had, so quote. And so why would you give up? And then they said like immunity to the president now, but at the same time, well, to Trump now, but at the same time, he's not sitting president.
Well,
He's
these
sitting
things,
president now.
correct. But these things did cure why he was a sitting president.
Right,
So
but
trying to
the
get
immunity should have
immunity
happened
for
while he was a sitting president. You're not a sitting president no more, so like if we,
It shouldn't apply, is what you're saying?
Yeah, we ain't nobody going backwards. Like sorry, but not sorry. Like you should have done that when you was in presidency when January 6th had happened.
Yep, point.
You should have did that immediately.
Yeah, let us know
But
what your comments.
instead of you doing that immediately, what you did, you praised and said, oh, fake news, fake news, fake news. Now you want immunity. You should have been saying immunity instead of fake news. You should have used one word with multiple syllables instead of using two words with two syllables.
Now he attacked his speech.
Well, he should have spoke correctly.
He attacked the Capitol, right? So Miles, hey, let us know what y'all think in the comments. Whether y'all agree or
That's what he
disagree.
should have done.
Go to the comment section on
Because now
YouTube,
nobody
Cascos, Buzzsprout, whatever your platform. Go in your comments, let us know what you think. We definitely want to hear this. and see
And
this.
one more thing, now that he's on immunity, now it's like feeling like, oh, well, I've been feeling like that, but it's like you're feeling like, oh, you're guilty. They about to find out the truth, so you want to do whatever you got to do to protect yourself. That's what criminals do. And you, sir, no matter how you put it, you done criminal things.
Yeah, you did a criminal act, and then you got other charges on you about, like over 90-something charges on his ass. You know, like wow. There's not many people walking around with 90-something charges and getting away with it.
You did some good, but your bad outweighed it. Just like all the presidents, but your bad was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
Your bad did an insurrection on the White House.
No, on the Capitol.
On the Capitol, I'm sorry, on the Capitol. Your bad did insurrection on the Capitol. People jumping over fences, people attacking our governor, our senator, our House of Representatives, our speakers.
Somebody was killed there.
Not only somebody, a couple of people was killed. One person was shot, one person was stumbled over, another person got stabbed to death, and then another person got, I already said trampled on, but another person had got beaten to death.
And then
This was on you saying go to the Capitol.
Then it was
and let them know.
going to kill Mike Pence.
You had these people sitting there thinking that it was all right to go into the Capitol, sit at the House of Representatives desk,
And threaten them.
threaten them, have them running. One person sitting there, one black man sitting there saying, "Come this way." An officer had lost his life because these people overran the Capitol. And they did it because of you. No matter how you feel, you incited that.
And they was bold enough to smear the crack, the shit in the middle of the halls and smear it on the walls and throw it.
Go through personal
Piss and
files
shit.
of the government.
How do you piss and shit in front of a bunch of people?
And these cases are
It's
still
totally
going on
stuff.
today. These cases are still going on today. These cases shouldn't even be still going on today. These cases should be shut and closed because everybody was on video. And y'all already got them behind, but most of them behind bars. But the case is still going on. Why? I don't understand this.
All right, so
But yeah, I digress.
so we're gonna wrap it up on politics for the day.
Whew.
Y'all, we gotta keep y'all. I know y'all don't like the politics, but we gotta keep y'all informed of what's going on. I believe being informed because a lot of stuff is not readily available for you
Right.
visually. So sometimes they're doing stuff behind the scenes that you don't even know of. And if somebody's not researching and getting it to you, you're not gonna know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I have
So
two.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We let y'all know what the real is, for real. All right. Now we're gonna go to the next topic: everyday stuff and situations. Today's gonna be about family. So the topic is gonna be about family for everyday stuff situations. Now, for those who have a family, it's important to hold on to them and cherish them through good times and bad times. You think?
Always.
Now, family could be your blood relatives and or your friends and or your neighbors, associates, whatever, depending on your situation and circumstances. You agree?
I totally.
Now, those people who are without a family or someone to call family, just know that you're still blessed. So just hold your head up high and just be thankful to be alive no matter your situation.
Right.
A lot of people are going through stuff and going through tough times right now. There's a few wars, a couple of wars right now overseas, and there's multiple injustices and domestic issues going on right here in the different parts of the United States.
Yes.
So to me, that's the wars in the States.
Yes.
So despite the situation, know that bad times don't last forever, and rainy days will soon go away.
Exactly.
We're ending one year and entering a new year shortly. So hang in there, survive, live, and never give up.
Never.
Never give up. Now, do my co-hosts want to add something?
Yes, I just want to, whether it was collaborate or elaborate this time. Elaborate on
Yeah.
what you said.
Okay.
Elaborate. I just want to elaborate what he said. Family is very, very important. And like he said, it doesn't matter who you call family. If they're family to you, they're family to you. They could be blood or they could be water. Like, you know, people say blood is thicker than water. Water is thicker than blood sometimes. But hold on to your family members because, unfortunately, we all got to go. But at the same time, we need to love each other while we're here. We need to uplift each other. We need to let each other know that darker days will get brighter. And yes, we're coming upon a new year, but just take every day one step at a time. Because this is how we get through, you know. Like, love is love. And family is like everything. Family is everything to me. So, and you guys are like a part of my family now. And I'd like to thank y'all for watching, you know. So, that's all I got to say right now.
That's right. Yeah, keep it up. Stay strong. Be family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't have that. So, you know, just be careful what you say to people or not, because, you know, a lot of people still go through tough times now. It's because you had a peaceful time period or things are happy. That be blessed that you can, because some people out there are not going through that right now. They're going through, you know, don't have the stuff that you was blessed to have and whatnot. So in a situation and whatnot. So let's be mindful, respectful of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's end of that segment right there. What I want to do is here are the latest game reviews and new game releases.
Oh, sure.
All right. Game reviews and game releases. Now, as of today, according to IGN at IGN.com, The top 5 game reviews are, and the top 5 game reviews also the most popular game reviews, not necessarily the best games, but the most popular
Right.
in the top reviewed.
Gotcha.
In the number 5 order, I'm going for 5 and 1.
All right.
Number 5 is The Outer Worlds. It's a game called The Outer Worlds. Number 4, the game called Baldur's Gate 3.
I think I heard you talk about that.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 last
Still
week,
holding on.
well, it was on number 5, so it went up to number 4.
Oh snap! Moving on up.
And number 3 for this week is Avatar, subtopic Frontiers of Pandora. That was number 4 last week, now it's number 3 this week.
Well, if it's anything like the movie, like that'd be fun. Oh my Jake, yeah.
In number 2 spot, Hogwarts Legacy, the
Natera.
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo's still in the game.
Now, in number 1 spot is Hogwarts Legacy. So Hogwarts Legacy had 2 spots, but the second spot, Nintendo Switch. So the first one is Hogwarts Legacy.
All right.
Now, here's a video of the number 1 reviewed game, Hogwarts Legacy.
You should have Wheel of Fortune up there for the old people, because that's really like the number 1 game. Because they say, Wheel of Fortune.
A levitation charm. Levioso. Levioso. Levioso.
Oh my God, these games look so
A
real.
levitation charm. Levioso.
Like Benny, I've been
You
waiting
like that
for a
Levioso?
truly excellent Harry Potter game since I was in the 3rd grade. There have been some decent attempts, but none that come close to truly fulfilling the fantasy of receiving your own Hogwarts admission letter. With Hogwarts Legacy, I'm happy to say that magic has finally been captured. Its open-world map absolutely nails the vibe of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. It has spellcasting combat that's stupefyingly good, the characters that inhabit it are charming and unforgettable, and it is positively brimming with countless diversions to soak up dozens of hours of your time. It may not be the most impressive technical achievement, and it is certainly cursed with a lack of enemy variety, but none of Hogwarts Legacy's issues can cast a descendo charm on this triumphant visit to the wizarding world. Right in line with most Harry Potter tales before it, Legacy's plot has more holes than a fishnet stocking, and sorta just expects you to accept that its magical world makes no sense. This mystical action-adventure RPG begins with you transferring to Hogwarts as a 5th year for unexplained reasons, to do everything from attending classes to fighting giant spiders. The fantastic character creator has plenty of options for you to craft your ideal witch or wizard, and as soon as you do, they'll immediately become entangled in a conflict between the wizarding world and an evil goblin. On top of that, because being in a secret society of wizards is apparently not exciting enough, you soon discover that you've got some freaky supercharged magical abilities that allow you to do extra cool stuff that also isn't
Like
really
something
explained.
you want
If
to
you're
sit
like
with,
me, you'll roll your eyes
you know,
while 100
dedicate
years
a whole-
worth of dead
a whole day
characters
to
lecture
this
you from paintings about the
deal
important
in it.
history and how you have to save the world or whatever. But once that's over with, Legacy mostly redeems itself with a fantastic cast of non-painting characters that help boil things down into a not-too-convoluted good guys versus bad guys conflict that ends up being a largely enjoyable tale.
Right.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
You'll spend
I
most
see
of
how
your
this kid all
time
the
with
time,
your classmates who befriend you on campus, accompany you on certain quests, and help you hone your abilities as a magic user. Most are memorable and instantly endearing, like Sebastian, the cocky and morally pliable Slytherin,
Good for getting places you're not supposed to be.
or Natsai, the clever and unflappable Gryffindor.
You got the visual, the 3D quality.
Spending time with them and improving my social links through the relationship quest lines made my stay at Hogwarts all the more enjoyable. Unexpectedly, I even found myself looking forward to hanging out with my professors, whether it was my main man,
It looks so
Professor
live,
Quirrell, who serves as both
Yeah, I was
something
about to
of a
say,
mentor
do they call
and
it
as a
even
sidekick.
3D
You know,
anymore?
it's
Or
like-
is it
it's
called
Teacher
all D?
Professor
It's like you're really in there, like,
mostly by making fun of me.
Because it's like me, like playing it.
I can see if I'm playing that I'm gonna be wrapped up
Each of
in
these
it
characters
mentally.
feels like
Right.
an indispensable piece piece
You're
of the
gonna put
school.
yourself into
You
that
can find them
character
wandering the
and
halls
become that
doing their
character.
thing and choose to spend time with your favorites. It's a huge
And then if you're a Harry
important
Potter
part of
fan,
the
like, oh my
fantasy
God.
that Legacy knocks out of the park. Even better, though, is the world itself, which is packed with nearly everything I wanted in a Potter game and more. You'll find yourself wandering Hogwarts' stone-cobbled halls and secret passageways,
Yeah, I remember
flying
playing
around
games
Forbidden
like that.
Forest on
You'd be
broomstick,
really
and
into
exploring
it,
dark caves
feeling
lit
it,
only
you
by
know.
the glow of your Lumos
That's what I'm
spell.
saying, this
The developers
graphic.
at Avalanche have
Right.
so brilliantly
It's even
captured
more,
the
Hey, thumbs up on
this
graphics,
world that
no
I was
doubt.
amazed at
It's
just
more,
being there,
um,
no matter what trivial errand I
more
was wrapped up
progress
in.
in the graphic
That
than it
immersion
was
could
when,
occasionally be
you know, we
broken
used
by
to play,
Legacy's
'cause like I
dicey
say, I think we used to
performance
have
during
like
my
the
time
2D,
playing on PlayStation 5,
and then
though.
sometimes we had the
That
3D,
frame
but
rate
I don't know what they call this right here.
lighting
This is
issues,
like
aggressive
straight
pocket
animation.
Sound like virtual reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's even this weird thing where every door in Hogwarts has a brief loading screen. It's understandable since there's so much packed into this beast of an adventure, but the PS5's promises of the death of loading screens haven't quite been lived up to here.
Play this every day, but those are my
As
friends
someone
right there.
who
Those are my
finds
real
the
friends.
fights in the movies fairly dull, I was very
Like Facebook,
concerned
you
that
think people
Hogwarts
are real
Legacy
friends.
spell-swinging combat wouldn't be able
Right.
to hold my attention across the
That sounds good,
2
though.
hours
That's
into
good.
the campaign. But I can admit when I'm wrong. The combat is fantastic, challenging, and utterly captivating. There's a lot more to it than shooting balls of light out of a stick. Instead, the trick is in dodging and countering enemy attacks while pulling off creative combos. For example, you can pull enemies toward you with Accio, light them on fire with the
You
close
know, you
range
into that.
Incendio,
You
then
wanna play
blow them
that.
away with the
This looks really
Barnes
good.
spell. Chaining together
You gonna play
abilities
that.
to
You
make
looking at it
your
like it's a movie.
tools never stops being
Yeah,
amazing.
it look like.
Especially as you unlock talent tree perks that enhance your skills with modifiers that make
I
your
tell ya,
elements
I
or
saw my
spells form to
friends.
nearby enemies or transform
I see
into
my
enemy
friends in there.
attacks. Many
And
of
this
the
on the
combat
computer?
modes are legitimately challenging too.
Or just
I'll
like
admit
on the
I
game
died
system?
my
Game
number of
system,
times
yeah.
while trying to show off a new set of spells or by neglecting to see
It look like you should have done
up
a
behind
picture.
me.
Yeah.
Improving your skills and figuring out which spells work best for you
When
is a
people that got the up, down, left,
process
right
filled
thing
with experimentation
together.
and the occasional maiming. There's even a
Man, I
perfect
wonder if they
parry
have
game,
that-
which
they comes with
begs
like
to
a-
be mastered by
like the
tryhards
helmet,
like
and you
me,
put your
looking for that
visuals
extra
and you looking there and just
dopamine
be-
that comes from a timely block at
I
the
walk
last
around it for
possible
real.
second.
Oh, you want to
You'll also be forced to change up your
Like I live-
You're gonna be one of them
Like,
virtual
I
people.
live here.
Color-coded shields that can
I
only be
live
broken
here.
by
You're
skills
gonna be
of
one of them
particular
virtual
type.
people.
For
He's gonna be
example,
one of them
enemies with a
virtual
red
people,
shield
y'all.
won't be
I
damaged
live
until
here.
You gonna find him in the room
fire-based
doing like
spell,
that?
which
'Cause he
means
got
you'll
the
need to
thing
keep
on there.
moving with those handy. While the combat system never stops
Like catch me
being
in
fun,
Hogwarts.
the creatures
You know what I mean?
fight
Catch me in
with
Hogwarts.
tricks up their
But you
sleeves.
got the
You'll
virtual
see the
mask
same
on.
familiar faces a lot as you spend
You
an
wanna catch
enormous
me?
amount
Catch
of
me
your
in
time
I can
Walmart.
open stuff and everything. Lord have mercy.
spiders, and
Then I got to
every
the Game
once in
of
a
World.
while they'll trot out a troll enemy or nondescript magical
Catch
suit
me in
armor as well.
Hogwarts.
But the enemy's legacy throws at you can wear thin pretty quick. When you're not lighting spiders on fire, you'll need some lighter activities to spend your time with. And it's actually kind of crazy just how many side tasks Legacy gives you. You could spend hours decorating your very own personal space and the Room of Requirement, go around catching, grooming, and breeding all manner of fantastic beasts, if you know where to find them, practice your gardening or potion making, go shopping in Hogsmeade, become a champion duelist in an underground dueling ring with your classmates, or even go full Voldemort and
Now, it's not
decide
a
you want to
gamer.
become a master of the dark
They got
arts by learning
classmates.
the killing curse and
If you're a gamer, you should love this segment right here. But if you're not a gamer, just fast forward and go to the next segment. Other than that, just chill with us,
It's
vibe
not
with
just
us.
easy to waste hours goofing off. I found it downright difficult to not get distracted by a dozen things and forget what I'd originally set out to do. One of the ways you can completely forget about the looming goblin threat in the main story is by engaging in the over 100 side quests that are packed into the adventure. Not all of these diversions are equally
Go to
entertaining. Some are
IGN.com.
definitely your basic go here and kill
More
and collect
information.
distinct errands that do little
It
more
changes
than burn some
rapidly.
time. But many feature one of the aforementioned awesome characters, asking you to solve their problems or help them get into some good old-fashioned mischief.
Meet me outside the library tonight.
I'm telling
Me
you.
outside the library
It also
tonight.
helps that you're often appropriately rewarded for your efforts, whether that's
Snap.
earning some gear to upgrade your stats, cosmetic items to improve your swagger, or best of
Give
all,
some new glasses and
spells.
Hogwarts.
The
Upgrade your
ultimate
swagger.
character game where you're
You know what I'm
often
saying?
limited only by what magic you know how to
Maybe
cast.
some Baltimore
For
gear,
example,
Ravens
one
gear
side
for you.
quest gives you the Aloha Mora spell,
I don't
which
think
in
they have
classic
that.
I make some
Victorian
break-
fashion
I-
They gotta be
allows you to
wizard.
I can make it.
unlock doors
I'm
to
in
get
Hogwarts.
places
I can make it.
It might be some cowboy stuff in there because as you can see, they're dressed like old
I
school
go,
cowboys.
I go in the
I don't
area.
know about Ravens. Ravens
I
is
go in my
so
area
boring.
and create me a Ravens
That's too
magical
much.
gear.
Nah, you see them cowboy boots and all. They probably have a cowboy shirt up under that long trench coat. Yeah. They cowboy hat on with their boots. It fits right.
Having a cowboy hat and cowboy boots have nothing to do with cowboys.
I said with their cowboy jersey on and the boots, and it does. Because we're cowboys. What do you mean you don't have nothing to do with it? Oh my God.
No, it don't have nothing to do with the soccer
It has everything
cowboy
to do
team.
with
Of
it.
course, the real loot game is about the
It's going-
cosmetics, a fact that
haters
Legacy seems to
going
be
to-
keenly aware of since they find ways to hide
Periods.
cool-looking clothes all over the place. These items don't have any gameplay impact, but pimping out my Slytherin
Look at that.
legend to outshine
Oh,
all
they got the
the
hats.
lesser houses is more than enough of
Hey, y'all need to check
motivation.
that out. It's called
Best of all,
Hogwarts Legacy.
overwrite the appearance
Go check
of
it
any
out.
gear you've got equipped
On
with
And that is the
IGN.com.
number one
right so
game.
far, which
This
is
week.
just fantastic.
And plus it's Harry Potter. Y'all know how the world loves Harry Potter,
In
like
nearly
even with the
every way,
movies.
Hogwarts Legacy is the
So
Harry
this
Potter
game is gonna be
RPG I
even more
always wanted to play.
epic
Its
than the
open world
movies.
adventure captures all the excitement and
Because
wonder
you
of the wizarding
yourself
world with
can
its
be
memorable
Harry Potter.
characters, challenging
You
and
can
nuanced
control all the
combat, and
wizards-
a wonderfully
wizards-
executed
wizardly
Hogwarts student fantasy that kept me
things
glued to my
that's
controller
going
for
on
dozens of
in the,
hours.
movies
It's certainly weighed down by
Harry
technical
Potter
issues
did
and
and
unexciting but
Hogwarts.
inoffensive main story.
Yeah, I remember
and
how
slim
strong
enemy
Hogwarts was,
variety.
so.
But even those couldn't
Yeah.
come close to breaking the enchanting spell it cast on
If
me.
y'all ain't playing that yet,
Check out our reviews of
Y'all better
Hi-Fi
get up
Rush
on
and
it.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
'cause this is
and
the
Cosmic
number
Shake.
one game.
For everything else, stick with IGN.
IGN to let you know. And so will Straight Head.
Alright, so that comes to the end of that video. What do you think?
I think that was cool. I like the graphics and everything. Made me want to go play it.
Hey, that looks really, hey listen, y'all go check it out, man. Let me know what y'all think. Hogwarts Legacy. Let me know what y'all think. We'd love to know if y'all, for the gamers out there. That looks really, time consuming, but the good way.
Right.
But if you got a significant other, tell them to leave you alone. Or sit there with you and vibe with you,
Get your gaming on.
'Cause-
Like, man, I'm just chilling. What?
and get some, might want to wear some Pampers. You don't want to leave. You don't want to leave to go to the bathroom.
Not Pampers, diapers, they grown. Well, if you're a kid, Pampers. But for the grown folks, they got adult diapers as well.
Yeah,
They
you
have
just
adult diapers.
Put some
as
adult
well.
diapers on. 'Cause you want to sit there
Yeah.
for a minute. You don't want to leave.
Now, if you can't find them nowhere else, you can find them in the women's section.
All right. So that was the top reviews. Now I'm gonna go to the new game releases.
All right.
According to Game Ranks, Game Ranks, spelled GAMERANX, at www.youtube.com/GameRanksTV. They have the top 10 new games of January 2024 that's coming out. For those who are looking for new releases in January 2024, go check out Game Ranks and they'll have it. So, in fact, I got that right here, so let's check it out.
January is coming up quick. Brand new year, brand new games. Hi folks, it's Falcon. Today on Game Ranks, 10 new games coming out in January 2024. Starting off with number 10, it's War Hospital. So this is a real-time strategy game that, well, takes a very, very different perspective. Rather than leading the attack, you lead the medical corps in the middle of World War I. Your job is, of course, to save lives rather than, start blasting. Basically, the point according
that's
to the
so cool.
developers is building a
Finally, a game you can save people, help people
lifesaver
versus
Right.
blasting
Yeah.
shit.
I think this is a game that will pose a very interesting answer to people who ask, why do you like all these war games? S18. War Hospital is coming to the Xbox Series, PS5, and PC on
Okay.
January 11th.
January
Xbox
11th.
And
and
number 9 is
PS5.
Portal Revolution, which is technically a community-made mod, but if you ask me, I think it looks very much like a worthy, I guess, prequel to Portal 2. It takes place between Portal 1 and 2, and has you attempting to put back together the Aperture facility. You're a test subject that's been woken up. What's new there? But in terms of how this place looks and a lot of the stuff that they've done, it's going to be very different. And this is because Portal Revolution actually uses a modified Portal 2 engine. It's a branch of a branch. The Portal 2 Community Edition engine, which is a custom Counter-Strike Global Offensive Swords engine branch. There's a lot going on, but according to them, there's stuff that's in this game that's just not possible in Portal 2. And you can check out some of the videos of a couple of the puzzles. It's 8 hours long. It has over 40 new test chambers, and the game promises new mechanics. That's exciting to me because I think Portal is a series that should have like 19 games by this point. They should just never stop trying to figure out great new ways to use the Portal base of a game to do new things. And Valve hasn't been doing that. It's exciting that somebody else is. Portal Revolution is coming to PC on January 5th.
I get it, but I don't get that one.
And number 8 is Under Night In-Birth 2 Sis Celis, a new fighting game from Arc System Works. It's an anime fighter with 24 characters on its roster. I mean, in a lot of ways, this is very much a throwback type series. The visuals very much will remind you of something much older, while also not really being possible in the era they're calling back to. It manages not to lose the aesthetic of that kind of older fighting game, but it's very, very obviously well beyond the capabilities. There's a certain type of person that I think this game will really appeal to, because there's a certain era of fighting game that's just really highly specific, and there's a logical development of it. I don't really know a lot about the series personally. I'm not going to say that I do, but it looks like a hell of a lot of fun, and I will be playing it when it comes to the PlayStations and
like
Nintendo
even
Switch.
sit on the button, like do the combinations, like X, Y, Z, Z,
And
Y,
number
Z,
7 is
Z,
Apollo Justice, the Ace
Finish
Attorney
him.
trilogy. You know what these games are, right? These are just beyond enjoyable detective games with these crazy stories, crazy animations, stuff that I just enjoyed the ever-loving hell out of. And we've got 3 games in a collection: Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies, and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. It also comes with previously DLC only special episodes, and in my opinion, it's just fantastic that there's going to be an easy way to play these on pretty much any system. It's coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, and Windows.
I'm actually getting
Coming
bored
to
watching
PlayStation and Xbox platforms means you can play them on the
That's
new
a lot of
PlayStation
reading already.
Well,
That's
and I will of course be pre-ordering it on
You got a lot of reading
I
on that.
love the Ace Attorney games. It also contains an animation studio basically.
So those are for people like word puzzles and
basically
like
ensuring
find the
that this is
evidence
going to be a
and
beat
like
machine. I do
you
kind
know,
of
with
wish it had Ace
paralegals and all
Attorney
kind of
investigations
stuff.
in it, but
Figure
that
out
game
what's
does
going
add a
on,
lot of
lawyers
mechanics
type
that aren't
style.
in the primary
We're in the
Ace
generation
Attorney
now,
games.
so
I get it.
virtual
Like I
reality
said
is
a minute ago,
what's in
Apollo
it.
Justice
So
Ace
just
Attorney
ain't gonna do
trilogy
it.
is coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch,
But
and
that's
PC,
up there in the
January
ranks.
24.
You know, it's going towards the number 1.
And number 6 is Touhou Luna Nights, which is technically a fan game, but I don't keep up with the why on a lot of this stuff. It's a game that came out a few years ago. It's actually a fantastic Metroidvania. If you want it on Steam, you can get it now. I think it's actually on sale. But it is a fantastic Metroidvania where you play as a maid, you serve the Scarlet Devil, and you traverse a mansion. It's like a standard Metroidvania setup. What matters is how good it is. It's really a well put together Metroidvania, and it's coming to the PlayStations, PlayStation 4 and 5. And I'm not going to say like I know anything about the Touhou franchise. I'm not going to pretend that. This is a game that I kind of accidentally came upon a couple years ago, and I like Metroidvania.
It's like a regular game.
It's got a cool art style. It's a definite throwback.
I don't know.
It's
I
not
don't know
a
how I
super
feel about
long
that.
game, but I think that's kind of fine.
It's a
It's
girl.
100% quality over quantity,
It's
and
too
it is a
girly.
very high quality, really
But that girl
enjoyable,
can get
lovingly
butt.
put together Metroidvania.
I mean, you probably
It's
could
a
pick
hell of a
different
lot of fun.
characters.
It's landing on PlayStation
She's fighting
5 on
water.
January 25th. I would definitely
Come on
recommend it.
now,
if
she
you like
fight more than
Metroidvania.
water. You see them?
And number 5 is
beasts
Sovereign
right there.
Syndicate,
Right
a
here.
Victorian steampunk RPG where you are investigating a cult through the perspectives of 3 different people. All the different characters have their own
RPGs for
abilities, et cetera, et
reverse
cetera.
reality.
And I'm just gonna say, January is really a month of throwbacks. There's a lot of people who have developed some pretty loving homages and developments of older types of games. And here we get a CRPG. It's a pretty serious one. Instead of dice, though, there is a tarot card chain system. I don't know exactly how it works, but it looks interesting, and the game itself looks quite interesting. Sovereign Syndicate is landing on PC on January 15th.
So it'll probably be RPGG.
And number 4 is Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. This is a game that a lot of people seem to not respond great to when it was announced because it was not what people wanted. However, every bit of feedback anybody who's been able to play this game gives is that it is an incredibly fluid, very good action puzzle platforming game. You've got developers who worked on Rayman Legends working on this, and it looks fantastic. I mean, it's a Metroidvania Prince of Persia game that doesn't
put a lot of work in
so
this,
it's
a lot of
easy
time.
to
and effort.
Remind me of
why
Contra.
people are skeptical, but man, does it look good, and everything that I've heard anybody
I mean,
who's
very
actually
upset. I get to
play it say
a level, then
indicates
I gotta
it's
stop doing
a
something else.
monster
So
of a
you'll be here
game.
all day
It's
long.
just something that, if you're a fan of the genre, and I am, it's a wonderful
I like to play
entry,
games that have an
and I
ending
can't
to
wait
it.
to
I
be
can't
playing
stand
Calling
the
your
game
job,
that-
say, hey, I ain't coming in
Lost
till next
Crown is
week.
coming to the PlayStations, the Xboxes,
I can play
Nintendo
games that I
Switch,
get to the
and
end, long as
PC,
they have an
January
ending.
15th.
Like save
And
and
number
go
3
back
is
to.
Enshrouded, an action RPG that can be played co-op for up to 16 players. That in of
16
itself
players.
is unique and abnormal.
Wow.
That
but
means
there
you
is a
talking
whole
to
lot going on
people
with
and
this
y'all
Yeah.
that
either
goes
playing
well
together or
beyond.
y'all on
This is a
defense
survival
with each other.
crafting type game with
Against each
major action RPG element. And while it may not look it, the continent is voxel based, so there is a whole lot to do in terms of finding, transforming, etc. It's a very interesting looking game, and it is releasing to early access on January 24th on Steam. And number 2 is Like a Dragon Infinite. Well, the turn-based RPG continuation of the Yakuza series gone like a dragon. We've got both Kasuga and Kiryu, and we've also even got some sections of the game that apparently play like the old action RPG, Like a Dragon games, Yakuza games. It's also the longest Yakuza game yet, and I'm really excited for it.
It's like
I
little
love the
ninja
series.
movies.
I loved it when it was
Right.
purely action. And although the plot is a little convoluted, that's why I like the man who erased his name. I like that kind of Yakuza game. But I also really liked Like a Dragon. I thought it was a very fresh take on the series, and yeah, I'm excited for both of those worlds to kind of collide.
Oh, so
I'm
he got a
excited
gun,
to
not
play
a
it.
sword.
It's landing on the PlayStations, the Xboxes, and PC on January 26th.
Richard.
And finally, at number 1, it's
Number
Tekken
1.
8, the first Tekken in Unreal Engine 5,
Ah, snap,
and the
little
first
Tekken coming
major
back.
fighting game to use
It's who?
Unreal Engine
Tekken.
5. It's
Tekken
painfully
is a big game
obvious
with the
what they decided
Japanese.
to do with Unreal Engine
We
5.
got what,
It
that's
looks
number 8?
incredible. But on top of that, it's Tekken.
Tekken's
It's
a
interesting
power,
though
though.
because it's set 6 months after Tekken 7, which hit the arcade in 2015 and
Yeah,
home
exactly.
console
You'll be
PC
playing a game on the arcade.
2017. So real world
press the
laptop
button,
has
hold the
world
joystick
of the
like
game,
you-
not very much. There's
Wow.
32 fighters.
They're still
There's
going
gonna
at
be
it.
DLC, which involves
Oh,
season
I remember
passes,
those.
which
Yeah, go check that game out.
but also kind of unavoidable. We all know what fighting games are now. Tekken 8, it's gonna be Tekken 8. I don't know what
Tekken
else there is
8.
to say about it.
Number
Of course
8.
we're gonna play it.
Wait.
I want it. I love Tekken. Why wouldn't I
Tekken
want
8.
Tekken 8? It's landing on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC
Ooh.
January 26th. And before
You
I
got a
let you
computer?
know, I got a bonus game
PC?
for you. It's The
Hey.
Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, which sounds
I might
very
have to play
silly
that.
because Last of Us Part
That's
2
why I wanted
is
to
3
play
years old. But interestingly enough, it was a PS4 generation game. Since they remastered Part 1 for the PS5, why not do it
I
for the
quit my
PS2?
job.
And then they have a completely
All right, I'll let you
uniform
play.
fidelity
Let you
platform of which to
Just a little
report
bit
on
before the
story,
podcast
which
starts,
they have
like
apparently
before the
chosen to
podcast
do rather
starts.
than create a live service, ongoing multiplayer experience, which I don't hate. Honestly, I'm kind of, yeah, that's the right choice in my opinion. Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is going to come with a
Right,
roguelike
awesome.
game mode. I don't really know exactly what that's going to entail. But if you own the game on PS4, you can upgrade to the PS5 version for $10, and it lands on January 19th.
Hell yeah.
That'll be all for today. Leave us a comment, let us know what you think. If you
No
like
Call
this
of
video,
Duty
like.
up
If
there,
you're not
Grand
subscribed,
Theft
it's a great
Auto?
time to do so. We upload brand new videos every
No,
day.
that's not
Let us
new.
see the verses. Of course,
2024.
subscribe.
Okay.
Don't forget to enable notifications. And as always, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter, Falcon the Hero. We'll see you next time, right here on Game Ranks.
Game Ranks, y'all. Check them out. So what's your input on that?
Oh, that was nice. It lets you know what the latest game is coming out, and if you can't find it on there, of course you already know. You can always find it here at Straight Hating TM.
All right, we're gonna go right into the 11 movies and shows I recommend to watch or not to watch. Now, the first one me and Tasha Matt watched the other day is called Rebel. It's a new one, brand new one,
Brand
just
new.
came out. Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire. Man, go watch that.
On Netflix.
Because Part 2 coming out in April
Yeah.
of 2024. But not go watch that. That's on Netflix.
That was good, y'all.
That was really
It
good.
was good from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
And it had you thinking, like, oh, who's gonna team up and all kind of stuff like this. Oh my God, it had caring, it had love, it had violence, it had all those other things that y'all like rated R stuff, but it's a rated PG movie still.
It's PG-13.
But you're going to like that. Check out Netflix, Rebel Moon.
It has
Part
sequences of strong violence, sexual assault,
I did want to see
bloody
it.
images, language. It's a 2 hours and 15 minutes long.
Yeah, but that 2 hours and 15 minutes go by so fast because you're so intrigued into the movie that you don't even know that time passing by like that. And by the time you get to the end, you can be like, that's it? Like, what's the next part? What? I gotta wait till 2024? Oh, I cannot wait. But it's in April, so that's only like 4 months. So we can wait. By the time those 4 months come by, it'll be time for Part 2 to start. And Part 2 better be as great as Part 1 was, because if not, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, Part 2 gotta bring it because Part 1
'cause
really,
Part 1,
really set the mode already. You know what I'm saying? So.
That was mad cool. That was mad cool. Yeah.
All right, moving along. The next movie is called Whose Line Is It Anyway? Whose Line Is It Anyway?
But that's not a movie.
It's a show.
Yeah.
It's a comedy.
Yes.
On
And it's
Prime
an
Video.
improv comedy where they just throw out stuff for them to act on and.
Oh, okay. You saw it before?
Yes.
Okay.
And all the comics that's up there, they're doing improv and just from what the people or sometimes the audience member and sometimes they just randomly pick and they'll do a whole improv with the word or a phrase that they're given, and they do an excellent job. They got multiple stars in there. So yeah, y'all definitely should check that out if you haven't already yet.
Gotcha.
Very good.
Next one's called House of Gucci. It's rated R. It's on Prime Video. A 2021 movie.
I heard about that one. I haven't got to watch it yet.
Not sure.
Yeah,
Check it out. Let us know in the
I wanna watch
comments
it,
what y'all think about that.
I want to watch it because it seems.
The next one is, what does that say?
Maya and Miguel.
Maya and Miguel. It's TVPG, an amazingly early 2000s show. It's on Prime Video.
Yep.
All right. Another one is Maya, the Bee Movie.
That's 1, 2, and 83.
All right.
1, 2, and 3. Rated G, animation, nice to wind down to, and that's also on Prime Video. And then you have the Mob Psycho 100. It's an anime show for those who like anime, anime. And it's great, it's a thumbs up, it's weird, and it's goofy. But like all you anime people, like this would be something that y'all have to watch and must see.
Next one, Resident Evil 2 Death's Island. No, Resident Evil Death's Island, subtitle.
Right.
Rated R, 2023 on Netflix.
Yeah.
Animation movie, got a thumbs up. Then you got the Addams Family on Netflix, 1991 movie,
See,
PG-13.
this the old school one now. This the old school one in 1991. So y'all already know, you know, you got Monster, you got the lady with the long hair, I forgot her name, oh my goodness. She looked like Cher a little bit to me. Cher?
Right.
Yeah, and then Cousin Ed and Wendy and the little boy, I forgot
Gets
his
a
name.
thumbs up.
Grandpa. I love the Addams Family.
The next one is Teenage Bounty Hunters.
No, it's
It's on
not.
Netflix, 2020 show.
Okay.
TVMA.
That means mature.
Someone
Now
says
I see you.
someone says not for her. So it's not for her to watch. So
You mature.
y'all let us know what y'all think. We don't know. So it looks like you shouldn't watch this movie. Maybe a movie you don't want to watch. So maybe a show that you don't want to watch. So so the next one is Who's.
But that was the Whose Line Is It Anyway?
The same one over here.
Yeah, but this one is with co-host Aisha Tyler. It's two different versions, like two different co-hosts, and this one is with co-host Aisha Tyler, and like she's like as funny as the comedians that up there. She's also a comedian herself. So, yeah, definitely check out both versions of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
All right, and the last one we have Jane and the Dragon.
Jane? Okay, Jane and the Dragon. And it's a wonderful old animation. It's a 2000 show. It's fiction, and it's TVY7, so that means all the children and up to the parents can watch it. It's a great family show, but it should be like rated E because like it's definitely like for everyone. So like those are the shows that we have and that we recommend for everybody. That's go down to adult. That's from the adults all the way down to the kids. Shows for everybody. So if you haven't watched them yet, please go do so and let us know right here on Straight Hating. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Make sure y'all go see Rebel Moon. That's what's up. Go see Rebel Moon. That's what's up.
Yes.
Again, let us know what you think in the comments. If y'all like the movies that we select, shows that we select, let us know. If you got something that you have that you want to, so we can say it on air,
right,
and recommend. So
we can go watch it and then we can, like
so
we
we
can go
also
back and forth and tell our views to each other.
Got you.
Yes.
Okay, that's a wrap of this episode. Thank you, my supporters, for supporting my online store and podcast.
Thank y'all.
Please continue to give me your feedback. I definitely appreciate it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll give you a shout out. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, please. Go on there, press the subscribe button, put a comment in there. Also, depending on what platform you're on, you also can send a donation as well. We accept donations as well.
Yes.
Definitely appreciate you too. Don't forget to check out my online apparel store. Go buy something, cop the merch.
Cop the merch.
Called Straight Hating TM Fashions and More. Go to straighthatingfashionsandmore.com. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Or listening, depending on what platform you're currently using. Follow my podcast on straighthating.castos.com for video podcasts and straighthatingpodcast.buzzsprout.com for audio podcasts. I'm also on Spotify, YouTube, and several other platforms. Here's my co-host Tasha Mack.
Holla back, everybody.
And to you later. Peace.